Welcome everybody here at Hazlet High School. We appreciate on a short notice that you gather together and talk about the conditions we have in Meridian Township and throughout the Ingham County area and further. First of all, I'd like to give a special thanks to Superintendent Mike Duda of Hazlet Schools. We called him this morning and asked if we could use the school as a warming center, and there was no pause, no question, yes. And of course, when we came here to set it up, we've got tremendous cooperation from school staff and Billy Hastings, the maintenance director, and we appreciate that and made us feel welcome, and that truly they wanted to play a role in this endeavor. Now, as police officers, we certainly enjoy, this is where we like to think that we excel, helping people. You can imagine that many of the police officers, and I'm sure firefighters, all the emergency workers, have issues themselves, if not many, maybe most of the police officers are missing power as well, but yet they come in along with firefighters and EMS personnel and serve, even though they're worrying about things that happen at home. So we value the opportunity to serve, and this is a 24-hour warming center. We encourage people to come out if they're without power and take advantage of the school here. Food is being provided, and we'll have cots in here soon so that if people want to stay here and have no warmth at home, no electricity at home, that they have a place to be. So we encourage people to come here and bring all their necessities, things that are important to them, to be here for who knows how long. And that's how long the center will be open, until the last person is served. One thing I'd like to note too is that we'll have a police presence. So 24 hours a day until it's closed, there'll be safety here. One of the things that we're concerned too is that people that don't have electricity may not know about the warming center. So watch your neighbor, watch over your neighbor. Take a vested interest in how they're doing, whether they have disabilities or whatever the case may be. We encourage neighbors to help neighbors and alert them to the opportunity that they have here at Hazlet High School in the warming center. We are slightly concerned about the temperature. Well, we're very concerned about the temperature, slightly concerned about what we see possibly as wind coming up on Wednesday. So if you have electricity today, there's a possibility you may not have it on Wednesday or later in the week. We hope so, certainly, but be prepared for those kinds of changes and keep this warming center in mind. I'd like to especially thank the folks that have brought food in already. Citizens from the community and businesses have brought food into the center, and that we really appreciate. The community as a whole has come together and really shown support for this center, and we appreciate that. And finally, there are some things that we've already got out on through press releases, and it's currently available at our website, meridian.mi.us. Information about area warming centers and places to spend the night throughout the Lansing area, the Ingham County area. And so that's a tool, every press release, and we've accumulated information from other sources that will help people as they make decisions on what they need to do and what's available. That's all I have to say right now. I'd like to invite, I believe the fire Chief up to say a few words about his department.
Thanks, Chief. As far as in the fire world, this basically started around midnight, Sunday night. I received a call about 6 o'clock in the morning from a battalion chief who said, "Chief, I'm overwhelmed and I need some help. We're not being able to manage all the calls we're getting, and so were all the other communities." So we made sure that our on-duty staff stayed. They didn't go home, and then, of course, our new on-duty crews came in, which helped supplement our fire service. I called Chief Priest immediately and notified him. He came in right away and set up the emergency center in the Nelson room of the township building. They were able to mitigate all the emergencies and restore order back into the township, which I appreciate. We had firefighters who didn't go home. They stayed on. We've had people who have been taking a shower in 2 or 3 days and brought food in for them to eat to maintain all the calls that were coming in for the fire service. And a typical day, we have maybe 10 to 15 calls in a day here in Meridian. Between midnight and 8 in the morning, we had over 65 calls. So, hats off to our firefighters for doing a wonderful job, hanging in there, not leaving to go home, and showing the loyalty they have for this township and what they need to do for our residents. One of the things that we look at down the road, and we'll let consumers talk about that, is if things do become worse, and we know tomorrow the temperatures are going to fall even more. Snow is forecast. What happens as time goes on? I am without power. Just before I came here, I looked, my temperature in my home is 44. If the temperature drops another 10 degrees, then it's going to be a concern of mine, and certainly a concern of all the residents on how are we going to manage that. I think the warming centers are going to become more valuable and more occupied. We have a great resource we haven't tapped yet. That's the Emergency Operations Center, where we can provide more cots, food, water, all those kind of things that people are going to need. We'll start taking a look at pets and medicine, and there's just a world of things that we're going to need to be taking a look at, and we can accomplish that with the help of opening up our county emergency operations center.